Alrighty, so now that you guys have completed the questionnaire, and the questionnaire had was the same questionnaire that was submitted to my classmates, and just over discussing when we last fabricated. Some of us said last week, some of us said yesterday, some of us said last week because we didn't have the option of earlier this week. Um, there's a ton of reasons why people fabricate on an everyday basis. But according to Massachusetts University's researcher Robert Fieldman, during a course of 10 minutes, over 60% of the participants told an average of 2.92 false things. So that's just in a 10-minute span. That's not a lot of time to have a conversation with someone. And it just shows that everybody lies for one reason or another. I'm going to be discussing how often people lie, why do people lie, and what are the results of someone being lied to. To make people more aware of the lies that they tell and choose more carefully when it is appropriate to lie, this is the goal that I want all of you guys to take from here. When is it appropriate to lie? Is there an appropriate time to lie? And also think of the person's feelings of whom you are lying to. But let me begin by sharing about how often people embellish the truth. Females lie, and so do males lie. Of course, everybody lies. But as far as which one is the bigger liar, there isn't, quote unquote, a bigger liar, but there is a difference on why each sex, lies. So females tend to lie about things to cause themselves look smaller, like I weigh less than what I do. And I've been with less people than what I've really been with. Those are the type of lies that females tell, which are to make them seem more conservative. Males, however, tell lies to make them seem more than what they really are. So they make more money. They've been with a lot of females. They're taller than what they really are. They have more cars than what they really do. These are some of the examples of how men lie versus how women lie. But as far as statistics showing who lies more than another, there isn't one. There's probably only like a 0.10% difference. So that's really a small difference in comparison to how many people lie and what they lie for. Of course, this is not including the outliers for those people who are habitual liars, because we know that they lie all of the time because they cannot stop lying. It's an automatic reflex for them to lie. So now that we've covered why people lie, a quote by Carol Goldman, at Forbes, said that most of the lies that we tell are self-serving lies, which means that they're lies that's going to impact us in a positive light rather than in a negative light. Moving on, let's discuss why we lie. Why do people lie? Now, there's a difference between white lies, and white lies are considered lies that are told to spare someone's feelings. White lies are things that we do like, oh, don't worry about this. It's going to help you feel better. It's going to be okay. Well, 9 times out of 10, it may not be okay, but you're doing it in order for the person to feel a lot better than what they're feeling right now. Those are considered to be white lies. Then we also tell social lies, which are lies that make us look good in our peers' eyes or in, our society. Those are what social lies are. Like, yes, I just got that new PS4. Yes, I pre-ordered the Xbox One, and we may not have the money to do either. However, we've told these lies in order for people not to condemn us because we're not a part of the social norm or we're not a part of the popular crowd. Another quote by Robert Fieldman, he is a doctor also at the University of Massachusetts. He says, by the age of 3, children understand the benefits of deception in order to stay out of trouble. Adults estimate that they tell 13 lies a week. Now, that's a child. So, of course, everybody can understand lying to try to get out of trouble or fabricating the truth. Any type of stretch of the lie is a lie. Is considered a lie. So even if it's I went to the bank and I pulled out $20 and you actually pulled out $100, that's still a lie because it's not the complete truth. Finally, let's look at the effects of telling a lie. So how does a person be affected by telling a lie? Now, there's 2 different effects that can happen by being told a lie. It is the person who tells the lie can be affected, as well as the person who hears the lie can be affected. Now, the person that tells a lie, it says that, research says that lying actually takes a toll on the body. It's like, when you lie, it's like having a heavy burden placed upon you. And that is just research. It's the fear of people knowing the truth. It is the fear of being found out the truth, or even the fear of being found out that you lied, is a big burden that you experience, and that those who were surveyed experienced, versus when they tell the truth, which just seems more natural. Also, some of the things that lies can cost you money. Lies can cost you money in a restaurant. Most people don't think of this as lying. However, when you go to a restaurant and the server asks you, "How is your meal going?" and you say, "Oh, it's great, I love it," that's a lie. And because you decided to lie about how you feel about your food, you still have to pay for it. Another thing that lies do is it taxes your brain, causes stress, and it also harms your body. Again, cognitive dissonance is what happens when you lie, and it's the mind's way of saying, "I know the truth, but I've been told a lie," and it's trying to pick between two different ideas. Quote: when lying assures your safety or honesty, puts you in danger, you probably shouldn't choose to tell the truth. And that's one of the moments when lying would be okay, such as if you're being robbed. If you telling the truth is going to cause you to die, then you're probably going to tell a lie, and that's when a lie would be quote unquote acceptable. However, other times when we lie aren't quite that acceptable. So you kind of want to pick and choose when lying is acceptable. And sometimes people do say lying is a better way for people to cope with the truth, because the truth is so much harder, but not quite. And when the person feels like that you've lied to them, then they'll feel negatively towards you. So although the truth may be hard to understand at times, it's best to just present them with the truth than present them with a falsehood. So in conclusion, how do people lie? Why do people lie? And what are the results of someone lying? Like I said, people lie for a lot of different reasons. They range from, "I just bought a new car," to "I'm getting a bonus." People lie for a myriad of reasons. The effect that it has on their body, it takes a toll without whether they know it or they don't. Like I said, it does cause stress and things like that. But I would say that continuously lying gets you a reputation of being known as a liar. So being that you don't want to have that reputation, because the reason why you lie is so that you can put your best foot forward, then trying not to lie will be the best way for you to have the best reputation. Once again, my name is Tori, and this is my persuasive speech for CST 100. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the information I've shared with you. Thank you.